Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into what is going on with RM and why people are talking about him retiring and leaving the group. Why is this a thing? And just why? I have a lot of thoughts on this and I definitely want to get into them. We also have a very cute tea with bangtan from Stray Kids and a very famous American star. This one is so nice and funny, so we will save that for the end. So grab your dumpling, a tea spilling mug merch, and let's jump into the tea. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified anytime the video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be first, leave your hate comment. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing I want to get into today is what people are saying online about RM. BTS doing anything is quite a big deal, and a lot of people talk about them. In the history of boy groups, there always comes a time when they will end or step down. Every good thing in the world ends. And honestly, that makes it a really good thing. I use this example a lot. If you eat a cupcake and the cupcake never ends, as in it doesn't stop and you're forced to keep eating this thing, the cupcake is not delicious anymore. It doesn't mean anything to you anymore. Whereas if it was one bite and it was super delicious and it's over, it makes you want to buy more or have more. And you'll savor it next time you do have a cupcake. So everything has to end for it to have meaning and mean something to you. That's my philosophy. Every boy group in history has to end at one point because they get old and they want to have a normal life and settle down. Very admirable. A lot of them end after the military enlistment, which has been a topic of conversation for the last however long. But of course, since we have been talking about this, armies online have been talking about BTS and specifically RM's retirement date. I saw one person on the tweetster say, what if when BTS eventually decides to retire, Namjoon says, "Army, I'm sorry we couldn't stay young forever. My burrito is wet from my tears." Okay, this is what we not gonna do, okay? You not about to make me cry. I'm about to go get a burrito and cry with you. We about to have some soggy burritos together. Because if you and Army too, we're crying together. Joking aside, BTS will retire one day. It's just more of a matter of how long do we have them for until that happens. I think we do have a good amount of time. I don't think they're looking to retire right after the military. I think they may tone it down a little bit, maybe do less music and more acting, but for sure they probably won't stop. I think they genuinely love doing music and they've done it for a long time already. I think we're just going to see them on TV shows more. I think we're going to see them possibly doing talk shows or hosting award shows and that sort of thing. Overall, I don't like that there's people imagining this sort of thing. And I don't like that we can sometimes make it seem like a negative thing. I think for the rest of their lives, they're going to be around. Even groups who aren't really a thing anymore, i.e. groups that just aren't together or haven't made music in a long time. Like I think Big Bang is supposed to have a comeback soon. I read a rumor somewhere. I'm not sure. But they definitely didn't do anything as a group for a long time. And we still remember their name. And it wasn't like they weren't in headlines or anything like that. They still made their appearances. I think BTS will be like that. And that's okay because we should be happy that they finally have the opportunity to live their lives. There's many artists who are artists and can still date and have a family because they release like one album every 5 years. I'm looking at you, Adele. So people like her can afford to take a break. She's also known as one of the richest female singers. But while BTS can obviously also afford to take a break, they choose to even sometimes release 3 albums a year. And an album takes a long time to make. So what I'm imagining they're doing is literally not sleeping working on these albums. And it's not even them just releasing an album. They have to do choreography for songs that aren't singles. So they have to come up with the concept, write a little bit of it. They obviously have some help with that. And then they have to fully memorize a whole hour dance routine and do it in like 3 months or so. Obviously, I would want them to chill a bit as they would be hurting themselves working like that. I also do think it could have been one of the main reasons why Suga had to get the surgery. Perhaps if they worked similarly to a lot of other Western artists, Suga wouldn't need surgery ever. It wouldn't have been that bad and he would have been able to go to the rest of his life with moderate pain, like tolerable. I do think it's a good thing he got the surgery though. So let's not put a date of them ending or having a vision in our mind of the end right now. They're just getting started here in America. Let's not skip over their soon to be very big accomplishment here in America. They haven't even won the stupid Grammy yet. And we're thinking about when they might be over and all that. The military thing is approaching soon though. So that might be a concern, but I do think the group might continue as 6 for a while. We shall see what happens. BTS also did a commercial with Hyundai and RM specifically spoke about hydrogen. Oh, that's right, the chemical compound. I think they were trying to explain that the new Hyundai car does create less waste and helps the environment. Sounds like I'm sponsored by them. I get your new Hyundai car. I actually have a Toyota, but Hyundai, if you want to throw me a sponsor, I will never drive anything else. Anywho, RM was explaining chemistry or something something, and he was talking about hydrogen. He explained so clearly, people were saying this. Fully convinced BTS could explain complex theories in quantum physics, and I would understand every word. So maybe if RM retires, he could go ahead and be a physics or chemistry teacher or something, since he explained it amazingly. I mean, I don't understand what is going on because I'm an idiot, but I can pretend to know what is happening, you know?
For my Namjoon baby.
I want him to think he's a good teacher. Also, how many of y'all would attend RM class? Raise your hand. I see no one with their hands down right now. I would have my first crush on a teacher. There's so much going on online lately that it's difficult to keep up lately. I'm not entirely sure what I should be talking about, but there's a lot. Recently, Stray Kids have been on the news a lot. They have been around for a few years now. I don't know if you would consider them rookies. They do seem to be much older now, and they're pretty well known within K-pop. Bangtan is one of the members of the group, recently had an interaction with a special someone, a very big idol in America, our Mr. Famous Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds. Bangtan, in a recent performance on Mnet, performed his song while dressed up as Deadpool. It was very cute. People don't usually think much of things like this. Ryan responded on the Tweetster sending out his autograph on a bottle of gin. I believe it's his own brand of gin. But I would literally die. Like, then I can put that bottle of gin right up on my wall and tell people that Ryan Reynolds autographed it for me. It would literally be an art piece that I would just hang up on the wall. I love it. Of course, since Bangtan is a big fan, he responded back saying that Stray Kids was going to send Ryan some things, like probably toys of each of the members. This happened a little while ago, and it was the cutest interaction I've ever seen. Also, Ryan is so cute with his little photo holding the bottle, and his scruff, he looks like a dad. He is a dad, right? But Bangtan recently received the gin bottle. He just received it and took a picture of him holding it. The first thing I noticed is the words are almost all gone. It looked like the bottle was wiped down. This may have to do with the COVID precautions that people are taking right now. But when Ryan sent it, the signature and words looked clean and visible, where when Bang showed it, it was very faded. That kind of sucks, but I understand, obviously. Bang confirmed he sent Ryan some things, and Ryan responded back asking if Bang sent the entire group. And I think this is so cute. Ryan was like, I ain't no OT1. He wanted all the members. I think it's so awesome that he not only wants to interact with the one who is mostly tweeting him, but he wants to acknowledge the whole band and listen to them. I do wonder if after Bang tweeted him at first, Ryan went ahead and listened to their songs and watched their discography, only to realize he was indeed a big fan of all of them. It's very cool. And now I'm an even bigger fan of Ryan because he supports amazing people like Stray Kids and has impeccable taste. It's so great to see big actors and artists like Ryan go out of their way to show support to these K-pop idols, because Ryan doesn't have to. He's famous anyway, and he makes a lot of money. He's on TV and movies all the time still. So by him almost giving out these K-pop idols the stamp of approval, he's kind of letting Hollywood know that these guys are cool and talented and deserve the spotlight. That is important right now, especially with the Stop Asian Hate. I think the lack of exposure to Asians in the media has led to mass hate of a group of people, because people think Asians are this foreign thing they know nothing about. And to be quite honest, if you ask a bunch of people in America who are not into Asian culture, simple questions about China or Korea, they probably wouldn't even know the difference. So these things are important, and I very much thank Ryan for showing his support. He really didn't have to. The performance was on Mnet, not really on American TV. Ryan has more followers than Stray Kid does. He didn't have to acknowledge them at all. He's amazing, and I hope that his bottle of gin actually goes ahead and sells out, because now I'm considering buying it, and I don't even really drink that much. And quick note, one of Ryan's brand accounts now says Stray Kids Stand account in the bio. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check stuff out. I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so I do keep it over there on my Patreon. You can get videos over there like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can get all those videos that are currently already up on there. There's over 300 videos up on there. So you can get that the moment you sign up. We have a few spaces left on the $1 tier, and we also have a 10% sale going on over there if you're interested in that. A link to all that will be down in the description down below. There's also a video over there that's free to watch that kind of goes over how you can contribute back to this channel even more if you'd like to do that. Make sure you check that out. With that said, there's two videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.